Hi everyone, for today's lesson you are going to be completing a piece of artwork in the style of Stella. So this is going to be in your sketchbook, so I'd like you to use a whole page. So if you haven't got space on your page, please go to a brand new page, and we're going to be creating something like this. So this is my finished piece. I've thought about shape, I've thought about 3D, 2D shapes, and I've also thought about mark making. Hopefully you would have done some of this in year 7. If not, I have some stencils for you to use today. You also have your whole pencil case in front of you, which may have things like protractors or rulers that you can use to create some shapes today. But we are thinking about creating a piece of artwork that looks like Stella's. So this involves weaving shapes into each other, layering shapes behind or in front of each other to create a piece of artwork. These are some of the kind of shapes you can use. You can practice some of these first if you'd like to, just so you feel a bit more comfortable with drawing shapes. We've got 2D shapes, triangles, squares. We've got cones and cubes, which are 3D shapes. So try and use both 2D and 3D shapes in your design. So as I said, we have some stencils for you to use. These are called French curves, and Stella loved a French curve in his work. Some of you may have seen these shapes before when we did our artist research pages. So if you're not familiar with a stencil, it's a piece of plastic, piece of hard plastic that you put on your page and then you draw around with a pencil. Really simple, really easy to do. Please do it a lot slower than I have because obviously you get a nicer shape the slower you go. But I have 15 of these available for you to use if you'd like to start with those. Try and think about where your shapes are going on this page. So this page needs to be full of shapes, but they need to weave in and out of each other, like I said. So some behind, some in front. Think about your shapes before you start drawing them, because otherwise you're going to create a piece of artwork that doesn't quite look right. So I'm just drawing back around that shape to make it a bit darker. Now I'm thinking about what other shapes I'd like to use, so I've gone for a circle, but I've put it behind this other shape. That creates a really nice layering look. As I said, in your pencil cases, you've all got rulers, so please use those. They're your best friend here. Again, thinking about where my lines are going, behind things, in front of things. This is called composition. You're composing a piece of artwork. Again, the middle of these stencils also have ovals, so please use them. Think about what is in your pencil case. If you've got a square sharpener, or if you've got the lid to a glue stick, that's a circle and a square already there for you. Use these ovals if you can to draw some cones. Cones are really easy to use once you've drawn that oval. That's a 3D shape. But just build up your piece of artwork in whichever way you'd like to. It's your piece of artwork, so you choose shapes that you want to draw or that you like. In a few lessons' time, we'll be turning this into a print. So we'll be turning this into a carving and then into a print. So after you've done your shapes, I need you to start adding some mark making. So thinking about lines, dots, have a look at the door in my room that says mark making for any ideas. But try and fill up these shapes in black pen with mark making techniques. So you can do cross hatching, dots, lines, squiggles, scribbles with purpose, not just scribbling all over our work. But think about where you're going to put your mark making. This is quite a free activity. It shouldn't be too perfect. But make sure you're using a black pen to do your mark making. Have fun with it and good luck.